Hello, my name is Jasmine Dickhoff, and when I was asked to participate in an event to honor Mr. White, I did not hesitate to say yes. My husband, Brandon Main, created this video from testimonials that we gathered from so many of your peers, former students, and family members. This video is meant to be a spotlight for the impact your leadership has had on so many lives over the last 3 decades. Please let this be an affirmation for you that your time that you've given has made all the difference in the world. And thank you so much for showing us all what community really is.
What word would describe Mr. White? I think that's impossible. I can't just choose one, so I'm going to give you 6 or 7. Here we go. How about caring, balanced, proud, leadership by example, hardworking, focused, inspiring, protective? There's so many words that describe Mr. White.
I had a hard time choosing just one word to describe my dad, so I chose 3. And those are superb, gentle, and grumpy.
What word would I use to describe Mr. White? And that would be dedicated.
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 It would be dedicated.
But dedicated is the word I would use.
Dedication.
He was always there giving 110% and just modeling that dedication that he wanted to see in his students.
And there'd be patience.
Inspirational.
Awesome. You are an awesome father, an awesome teacher.
Generous. He was generous with his time and with his patience and with his talent.
Example. You are an example of how you can have a work-life balance.
Giving. You give to the community continually.
Genuine and kind and safe and good-humored teacher.
The word I would use to describe you is there. You were always there for us the way we needed you to be, whether that was tough love or compassion and understanding.
I don't think anyone can deny that he was passionate, not just about the music, but also about teaching his students.
Band experience was great. I was able to learn multiple instruments for jazz band as well as a couple of honor bands, all because Mr. White encouraged me to do so.
You know, you made high school not just bearable, but enjoyable.
I had him from day 1 of beginning band, where we were all spitting rice to learn how to articulate and how to tongue on our instruments, all the way through high school.
I was a huge band geek, and I would do it again. I participated in every avenue of band that I could. I did pit band, pep band, marching band, concert band.
And being loud and silly and goofy and working hard was just getting to spend time with you. Just being a little girl playing underneath the stands at the high school to being in grade school and bragging to kids on the playground that my dad's Mr. White.
It was like we were part of the cool club.
Band was transformational for me. It shaped my life.
It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. And the relationships we made with each other and as a family just really holds a big special place in my heart to this day.
Because of Mr. White, it became something that I actually really enjoyed and became really passionate about.
My band experience was probably the best experience that I had in high school.
Band was definitely a family, and it wasn't just playing our instruments, but it was all of us together as a family, and I loved that.
This huge family that was like constantly changing and growing, and everybody knew you, and you, I, as a kid, recognized all these faces, and everybody was just so nice and so friendly.
Having this feeling along the way that it was magic.
Band helped open the door to the world outside of Grace Harbor.
Things like Victoria, things like Disneyland,
Everything was amazing.
My band experience, how would I describe it? It was just wonderful.
Because of you and the environment you created for us, we were able to be who we wanted to be, all while learning valuable lessons.
Spent more time with me than you had to, and you always showed that you cared, and you're always there. Well, even when I needed to talk after class or anything else, you were always there to listen to me, and I don't even think you know how much that actually helped me out.
The life lesson that I learned afterwards is that you have to work really hard if you want to be great at something.
You have to be willing to be bad at something in order to be good at it.
It's okay to fail as long as you keep working at it to make it better.
Have good reflexes, be able to dodge things. If something's worth doing, it's worth doing right, and practice makes perfect, and all those sayings. And the point being that you taught so much. What you taught was really ingrained and has really shaped who I am and how I've approached life.
Just in general, in my house, we listen to music all the time, to anything from jazz to blues to Aaron Copland, Percy Granger, and of course, Gustav Holst.
I just have a flood of memories that come when I think of band. Lessons don't disrespect instruments is one that I find myself repeating to my children quite often these days.
If we had a song figured out, Mr. White always encouraged us to keep practicing and keep trying to do better and to not just be happy with good enough.
Teamwork, focus, perseverance. I could name more. Those are the lessons that carry through into our lives.
I ended up becoming a teacher, and I learned a lot from Mr. White. He was a teacher that listened to us, knew us, joked with us, had fun with us, but also focused on what he needed to teach, which made a huge difference.
I'm a teacher now, and I strive every day to try to do that magical, intangible thing, which is create a space for my students to get a taste of the magic I know that I felt.
You still influenced my life that I got my degree in music history, and I'm still involved in music through education, outreach, and performance.
Be part of a team to learn music, but also just lessons that are applicable to life.
First, I wanted to say marching, because later on I went on to join the military and I had to do marching, and it came naturally because I already knew how. But as I thought about it, there's a lot of teamwork involved with band, and I actually talk about teamwork at work all the time.
Early is on time is late.
If you're early, you're on time is late, and late is unacceptable.
What he gave to Hoquiam was a real gift and something that has stayed with me. So thanks, Mr. White.
You facilitated great experiences for hundreds of kids.
You are, aside from my family, the most impactful person of my life. You're basically a second father to me.
It's going to be real sad to see you retire, but no one deserves it more than you do.
Thank you for being such a great teacher.
What an incredibly difficult job you had, and I marvel at how well you did it.
Good job. Good work.
Your worth and your legacy will be felt throughout years, decades, generations. We can never thank you enough.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Mr. White.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you, and happy retirement.
Have a great retirement.
You're going to be so missed.
I kind of didn't think that you were ever allowed to leave your role as Hoquiam's band teacher, so congratulations.
Enjoy yourself. Play some music, listen to some music.
Congratulations on your retirement. I love you. I'm proud to be your daughter.
Enjoy your retirement.
I hope that in this next chapter of your life, you get to be a little more gentle with yourself. So, easy does it, Mr. White.